Hello, buddy. Good morning. Let's have a look at the charts, shall we? I'll be quick. There's something that happened yesterday. Obviously, we had that little push up, but that push up only got into a death cross retest on a 4-hourly, which has basically formed a rejection. And normally, when you get that, you have the opposite of a V-shaped recovery. You basically come back down to where you started, and possibly and probably a little lower, to be honest, and that's Bitcoin. So we can see that after this first death cross, here's your simple moving averages, there's your death cross on it, and rejection, sorry. There's your exponential, and rejection from the 50, and from the 50 again, and this time it was from the 200. So we're kind of looking for it to come back down to where it started from at this point, to be fair with you. That's what it presents like. Now, there is a few ways it could obviously change. We've got a leading portion of the cloud which is green at this stage now on the 4. This is only a 4-hourly. Leading portion of the cloud which is green. Cheeky span is here. We've got a positive cross here. So to be fair, if we do close above on a 4-hourly candle body close above the 200 exponential moving average, you'd get a pump signal that might just take you to the death cross on the simple. Or maybe up to the 117,000. But at the moment, the way it looks at the moment, we're below a Bollinger Band, we're below pretty much all moving averages at this stage, after a death cross retest, followed by, at the same time as a drive of regular bullish divergence. If all of this happens at the same time, it looks like it wants to go down, basically. So all I can tell you is, that looks like it wants to go down right now, probably is going to go down right now, but for whatever reason, if we do start to move up and we get a 4-hourly close above 113,003 or 500, you generate a pump signal on a 4-hourly that could just lift you up a little bit higher and up a little bit higher. So with that, you just take that over to the daily and say, all right, where is that little bit higher that we need to get on a daily to close? Well, it's about the same, 113,003, 4, 500, getting above all those major moving averages again. So, but at the moment, like I say, the bears have got it at the moment. The bears have had it since this rejection over here. So the bears have been in control of this chart since, where was that? End of August. We're now sort of first week into September, and we're not really seeing anything special at all. Not really seeing anything special at all. This also counts for a little something as well. Short signal, there was a short signal over here, but we've got another short signal here. They're quite weak, but they do exist, and that could take you to 104,500, maybe even 101,300 on the daily. So be prepared, any move up most likely to be rejected around 112, 113, and maybe shorts are more appropriate. So what I'll be doing, and again, this is what I don't like about talking about stuff online, because people will copy you. To be honest with you, I think I might just keep my own activities hidden for now. I think what you guys will need to do is have a good think about what it is that you want to do and how you're going to manage this period or any period of the market, and not borrow my ideas as much. I'm giving you what looks like my expectation in the short term. This is what it looks like in the short term. Remember, I'm not calling for absolute destruction and demise. I'm not talking about that. What I am talking about is short-term stuff. So yeah, I think I'll reserve my own plans for myself. And the only reason for that is that I have to tell everybody all the time, obviously this is not financial advice. I don't know exactly what's going on. I make money out of the markets. Sometimes you lose money in the markets. But, I'm just a normal person as well, just like you. I might have been trading for a lot longer and I've sustained, a reasonable amount of income from it, but I'm still just a normal guy. So for you, I really don't want people to borrow, what's he doing, especially at times which might be pivotal in the market. That might be pivotal for ups, pivotal for downs. And this is where you really need to have a think about what it is that you want to do. Just because I've got an internet connection and talk a lot of gibberish in the mornings doesn't make it valuable, and it's certainly not sound financial advice or anything like that. You're not paying for this, are you? Do you know what I mean? You know how much a financial advisor costs? A lot of money. So, yeah, I'll But long story short, if we look like we're going to go down, and I kind of feel like we're going to go down, everything probably will be going down, and then you have to be looking for supports on the way down, reasonable supports. And if we're going to be talking about Bitcoin supports, if we do continue to go down from here, we're talking 5.5, we're talking 8.5, and most of the time you'll, an altcoin will amplify that pullback size. So we're talking 10. We're talking 15, we might even be talking 20%. So, but that's just an educated guess. It's anecdotal, isn't it? Right, I'll leave it there. So that's what it looks like right now. Whether it plays out over the weekend, I don't know, but that's what it looks like right now. All right, thanks for watching. Hope you have a nice day. Take it easy.